Hi, my name's Rick Cotgreave. What I'd like to do today is I'm going to introduce you into this concept of meditation and mindfulness. And what I'm going to do is just take you through a 10-minute practice just to explore what it's like to perhaps still your mind or just quieten your thinking down for a period of time. For me, I've used mindfulness probably for more than 20 years now, whether both in sport or work. It's been really helpful to help me perform at my best, but at the moment, as we kind of face the world with this pandemic, I found it really important and invaluable just to find a moment when perhaps I can just carve a piece of time of the day when I can actually settle my mind and just find a piece of calm amongst some of the sort of complexity of dealing with this pandemic. So what I want us to do is we're just going to explore really a couple of things within it. This idea that we can practice this skill of mindfulness, and over time we can develop both our sense of attention, our ability to focus and concentrate, but also open up a sense of awareness to a kind of broader space beyond that, beyond this thinking, and also to perhaps tap into a sense of kind of cultivating a positive mind. So I kind of once heard it described as a skill like the skill of reading, that it's as simple as you practice more, there's more information that's revealed. And as you begin to understand and see that, there's more you can understand and the more wisdom you can take away from it. So all we're going to need to do is nothing more than find a comfortable chair to sit in, or a cushion on the floor, but just somewhere where you can be warm and ideally not going to be disturbed for the next 10 minutes. And then all we need to do is as simple as begin just to close our eyes and just begin to settle into a practice where we begin even if all we do to start with is just take 3 deep breaths and just feeling gravity pulling you onto the chair, pulling you onto the cushion, and just beginning to notice perhaps the weight of gravity pulling you in. Noticing the contact points between you and the chair, you and the floor. Perhaps you can feel the weight of your hands on your lap or on your knees. Perhaps just beginning to pay attention to the weight of the clothing against your skin. And keeping your eyes closed, again, maybe you can just tune into the sounds in your environment. Perhaps you're lucky enough to be able to hear the birds singing, or people are going about their business. But again, just notice those sounds. Nothing you need to do, just receive them as you begin to settle down just into this gentle practice of just noticing and beginning to pay attention to what's around you. And often we're going to use a center and an object for our mindfulness practice. So a very typical one is to use the breath. So bring your attention to the breath and just begin to follow the natural rhythm of the in-breath followed by the out-breath. No need to control it. Just be an observer as you just receive this natural cycle of the in-breath followed by the out-breath. Sometimes it can be helpful just to put your hands on your belly, just as you begin to notice the movement of your body as you follow the natural cycle in and out. Just perhaps resting your hands back on your knees, back on your lap. It's very natural for thoughts to come in and try and distract you. And just even noticing those thoughts can be the practice of the meditation. So if you notice the thought, just acknowledge that it's there, and then just bring your attention back to the breath. And the meditation needs to be no more than that. Just noticing that you've caught yourself in thinking, and then you're practicing this skill of bringing yourself back to and focusing your attention just on this single object of the natural cycle of the breath. And if it helps, maybe just even naming the breath. Just naming it, this is the in-breath, and this is the out-breath. And each time you're distracted, just bring your attention back. See if you can notice when the in-breath begins. Notice that pause, and then notice where the out-breath starts. And all we need to do is just become fascinated by this one thing. Let your attention just completely cover the breath. You might notice, and again, don't try and change it, you might notice it's shallow, is it deep? Just try and do nothing more than receive the breath as this natural cycle of inhalation and exhalation takes place. Just as we begin to keep that attention, maybe just count in your own time how long it takes for the in-breath, and try and match the out-breath with the same duration of time. So if it's in for 4, try and keep the out-breath to the same count of 4. There's nothing more to do. Just use that count to keep your focus on the breath. Whatever that count was, see if you can just extend it by 1 more. So if you're using a count of 4, see what it's like to go to 5. And then just give up trying to control the breath. Just let it settle back down to a natural cycle. And again, you can begin to start noticing the sounds around you. Noticing the sensations of your body on on the cushion or on the chair. And just taking a moment just to notice something about the quality of your mind. And just recognizing whether that's changed at all in the last 10 minutes. And just recognizing that anytime you want to, you can come back to this place just to follow the breath or to listen to the sounds or notice the sensations in your body and just connect to the sense of quiet or the sense of calm, whatever else is happening around you. Connect to this quiet place anytime that you need it. So gently putting some energy back into your toes, just begin to wiggle your toes. Begin to gently move your fingers. And whenever you're ready, just opening your eyes, welcoming the day back in. And then whenever you're ready, choosing to get up and go about the rest of your day. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a chance just to sit together, a little bit of relaxation. All the best with it. There'll be more to come with this. But whenever you need it, just dial back in and just connect to the breath or to the sense of calm, whatever you can do. So all the best. Take care now, and we'll see you again.